Hiya! Oka. Heyoka. Heyoka. What's a Heyoka? Clown. A wise clown. There was a point in time in history that the clown, the court gesture, these are kind of this is a reminder from a tarot kid I watch. Congratulations on your wedding recently. Divine union. Anyway, Joker's gestures were the only person that could make fun of the king without the king killing them. And historically, people have seen them, the theatrics, light, dark. It's all encompassing, it's all the same stuff, verified by the Twippy Flirp and Flurly Whirls, little birds. They're my verifiers. Teacher's stomping its foot. So, I used to be 200 pounds. I used to weigh 200 pounds. And when a relationship ended, the longest and only significant as far as how it's done, to the best of my knowledge at that time, had ended 3.5 years. I lived in the middle of the country and was lonely in a room of 350 to 450, depending on the time of year, all the time. And I wanted to live my life different, so I started shutting off my brain and listening to my heart, doing some binaural beats, and it sent me to a trajectory, and now I live in Oregon, and it's a stepping stone to my next step. So, I used to be 200 pounds. All of that weight was words and paradigms and constructs that were imposed upon me. I was weighed down by the will of others. I listened to their definitions of me without listening and seeing with my own discernment, listening to my own knowing and heart. And as soon as I stopped doing that and living in a line that keeps my chakras twirling, 1 to 8, 9, however many, there's so many different versions. All I know is I cracked my first chakra open on Mount Shasta, the Earth's first chakra. I know I'm special. I know I have a way with words. I know I've collected data in a manner, and I interpret it that will be useful to others in a large scale. I know this. I've always been this way. I am attracted to high vibrational people. I have met a lot of influential people in my lifetime. I will be able to make networks. I already do it. I refer what I recommend. More people are doing it. I've studied my whole life strategy. I gave up 6 years in a military paradigm so I could learn mechanics. It's like the Shawshank. My own version, my own story is what I had to just be through and allow, even when I disagree, kept my mouth closed. Sometimes I got in plenty of trouble along the way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a freaking heokalized clown. I attract authority figures. It just comes with the territory. And I just hope that my ego never flares so much that it shrouds my knowing that it's shrouded by, I'm looking at this in pictures in my head, that my ego doesn't get so big that it blasts out my knowing that I'll be alright. Because I'm a joker, I'm a fool, I'm a healer. It's all under the same umbrella. So what happened? How did I not be 200 pounds anymore? I'm only 5'3 3/4. That was a lot of weight. Some storylines dictate that that right before you line all your chakras, like you blow up so that your body is extra is like basically you have more landmass to absorb the new protons and energies that the world is being propelled with right now. And then once you clear all of the wreckage of your past, it falls away. I believe that to be true as I sit before you, not 200 pounds, by eating apple pie for dinner, oftentimes. Just eating what my body wanted that was clean. It's a lot of ice cream, as long as there's just few ingredients. I don't know, and I get plenty of physical exercise. I had a very long driveway, and I would shovel that thing. I had a snowblower too, but I would shovel that thing by hand. I've always been very, very physical. That's why I was so baffled by 200 pounds. Are you kidding me? That's because that's a load of my burden of unhappiness. And once you start living for yourself and do things that fill you with joy, that includes saying no. I don't want to go to that baby shower. I don't want to go to that board meeting. I don't want to work at this stupid job anymore. I don't want to live in the middle of the country where I'm surrounded by corn. Although I do miss the thunderstorms. There's a lot of positive parts that I come to appreciate about the middle, or I call it Middle Earth. You call it the mid. Other people call it Midwest. It's just an old way of thinking. But heck, anyway. So the beauty that is raising. It's so cool to see people freaking living in abundance off their own ideas. Their shtick. Everybody's got a shtick. Everybody has a golden idea. Mine is my message of inclusion, that we are all just shades in the same color spectrum, and that people need to stop talking about race like there ought to be a winner, because it only matters if you vibe high or vibe low. Do you live in the consciousness of there's enough abundance for everyone, and what is mine is yours, and what I have I will share with you, because it's not mine to take with me onto a freaking another incarnation? Or is it more like, me, I'm gonna make so much money, I want so many likes, I'm gonna spend what are you filling your insides with from the outside world, the 3D one? It's changing. It's fun to watch people try, though. It's like little baby hatching. That's alright. We've all been there in the early stages. Yep. We all have our own path, our own story, our own perception of how we've seen it. It's just how we want to interpret that and share it with others. That's what all of our stories are. Just some of us have a shittier story, have to get overcome a little bit more, so that you can show other people that you can overcome things too. Yeah. Greatest freedom I wish on anybody is to live in freedom. Because you've known desperation. Yep. You're looking around and seeing brothers and sisters picking up their brothers and sisters and helping them up. Sharing what they have. Your garden is coming in. And when you do that, your garden comes in fuller. It's nature. It's cooperation. It's universal law. What you throw out comes back to you, Broad Lauren Hill. So, it's Sunday. I have work to do. I have to go out and shine my light. Wish me luck. The bad part of being as shiny and as bright as I am, it attracts dark. I'm pretty good at. It's kind of a fun game to play. It kind of is. Yeah. So, I will do it safely. I will do it cautiously. Always look over your shoulder. Not everyone is for your best good. Safety first, y'all. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.